G'day everyone, Benji here. Now, different video here, but I want to go through all of my PS1 games and like show you my attachments and memories to them. So let's get started. Now, I'm pretty sure this is my sister's game, or at least she had a copy of this. Looking at that though, I think maybe it's one of mine. But yeah, this is a pretty typical on-rails racing game. It's kind of janky. Most Barbie games are. It's not too bad, but yeah. Now, everybody's golf. This I remember. It's obviously from the PS1 days, and yeah, it was good. More sort of cartoony, kind of arcadey kind of golf game. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. If you can't tell, I'm just doing this on the fly. There is absolutely no script here, so bear with me. But yeah, this was obviously turned into a pretty successful series over time with Everybody's Golf, or I think Everybody's was the EU thing, and Hot Shots was in America in that. I might be wrong, but I think that's what that was. So, yep, good game. Now, some of these I haven't played. Road Rash, if I'm not mistaken, came out on it, well, a lot of things. Wasn't it the Genesis originally? Am I the only one who just gets irritated by platinum discs? I don't know, they're just not as lovely. Big thick manual too, you gotta love that, don't you? Yeah, Road Rash, the concept of the game is pretty good. I don't recall playing this one. I probably have. But to me, it looks like in Final Fantasy VII, where Cloud's on the G-bike and knocking fools off. So, yeah. Treasures of the Deep. I have not played this one. I remember getting this one in a lot with a couple of other sort of random ones that I'll mention once we come to them. Oh, dear. Look at that. Point Blank demo. Now, Point Blank is that, let's see if it's supposed to come with this. No, it doesn't look like it. Point Blank is also in this pile, and it is a shooting game. It was a light gun game, where, you know, you shot with a light gun, so that's interesting. But yes, there's Treasures of the Deep as well, so yeah, I'll have to get around to this one. Lots of games, so little time, as they say. Don't want to break this. Alright, we'll edit that out. All good. We have Time Crisis. Everyone's very well aware of Time Crisis, I'm sure. And another light gun game. And a platinum, but that's okay. And yeah, not too long ago, we did Crisis Zone, which was like a Time Crisis. I don't know if it's a spin-off or whatever it was, but we finished that on stream, so that's good. But yeah, Time Crisis. Yep. Remember playing it in the arcade in a thing we have here called Time Zone. Yeah, that was good fun. The First Driver is one of my favorite PS1 games. It was just, I played it so much back in the day, and yeah, really, really good. But what's amazing with this one, this may have been one of the first PS1 games that I had that had 2 discs, which just made it feel extra epic. I know, I hate that they're all broken, like the cases here are broken, but as long as the discs are okay. But what made this one really, really interesting is that you could actually leave your car. You could jump out of the car and get into other cars, and this is before, you know, GTA and that, like a 3D GTA. And you could do things like you could walk around and you could press like buttons that were hidden. I remember this very vividly. And you could press a button halfway across the city, and then that would like do something, and what would end up doing is unlocking a garage somewhere else in the city, and then you could find like a secret car or something. It's so cool. Driver and Driver 1, absolute classics. I wish these would get like a special HD, you know, release thing, but I don't know if Infogrames are around anymore. But yeah, Driver. Well, Driver 2. Absolute classic again. This is one of those games, kind of like Spyro, where, excuse me, I would finish all of it. So I would get everything you could, like in the levels, you know, all the objectives, all of that. And then I was so psychopathic that I would get 99 lives and consider that save file complete. So this says it's the collector's edition too. So I'm not too sure what that means. Collector's edition. Part of a set, not for individual sale or return. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. I should look into this one, but there you go. Great game. 40 Winks. I've played a little bit of this. It's a not third person. No, it is third person, isn't it? Yeah, it's like an action adventure sort of game. It's yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit janky. It's by Eurocom, so it's got a bit of a Euro jank, as they say, being someone from Euro. Yeah, you're two kids, and I think, you know, it's sort of like you're fighting your nightmares and stuff like that. It's something like that anyway. But yep, not too bad. And it's interesting because, you know, it's 40, so it starts you know, with numbers. There's not too many games I have that start with, you know, numbers. PS1 games, that is. Trap Runner. I don't know too much about. I don't know anything about this one, to be honest. Oh, it's by Atlas. Well, there you go. Here's another one. This was one of the ones that came in that lot I was talking about before. That had Treasures of the Deep too. There was some game I wanted in that. I can't remember what it was now. And it came with all these other ones, and this was one of them. So yeah, that's pretty cool to have. Have to get round to it, of course. Worms World Party. Haven't played this one. My favorite Worms is Armageddon, which is probably the same for most people. On the PS1. Amazing game. This looks pretty similar. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But I'll look at the back real quick. Yeah, it's another like 2D one. It looks quite similar to Armageddon, actually. So, yeah. Oh, Worms. One of my favorite board game, video games, Monopoly. Yes, I have exquisite. I have exotic taste. Oh dear. Okay. All right. That's not great, but that does happen. Damn. All right. Well, moving on to the next one. I actually think I have seen this disc floating around somewhere, so we'll put this one to the side and yeah. Way to make me look bad, Monopoly. Okay. Oh well, if that didn't, this will. Spice World. Anyone remember the Spice Girls? Or the movie? Yes, they had a movie. I like this. A lot of the games that I've got, they've got these protection, you know, things. That's very nice of the eBay or, you know, wherever I got it from to do that. Just manuals, man. Like, so cool. Bygone era. Now, it would be remiss to not mention that there is an actual nude code. I mean, it's not really nude. They're sitting behind chairs or something, but this was an urban legend, an urban myth that actually my cousin was like, oh, we have to be able to figure it out. It's got to work. It's got to work. Before the internet, of course. And it must have been in a magazine or someone wrote in that there was something like this, and it actually is there. I can't remember how you do it now, but that's what I remember this game for. I don't actually know what the gameplay in it is, but there you go. Spice World. Don't judge me, you would have been the same. Jade Cocoon. Easily one of my favorite games of all time. This is just an incredible RPG from the PS1 era, obviously. It's got Studio Ghibli graphics and even movies, like, you know, cutscenes and that. The music is probably it's up there with the Donkey Kong country music, in my opinion. I used a little bit of it at the start of the opening here for this video, and I use a little bit of it here and there because I love it so much. But Jade Cocoon, Story of the Tamamayo, is absolutely unbelievable. I love it dearly. I played a demo of it originally on one of the PlayStation like magazine demo things, and it blew me away. So basically, it's like a kind of like a Pokemon game almost. You catch monsters, you breed them, but there's just this tribal sort of. It's so hard to explain, but there's something very special about this game. If you've ever played it before, you'll know what I'm talking about. And yeah, there's a couple of games. This is definitely one of my Desert Island games. I love it dearly, and I can't wait to do a full video on it. Whether we get to like a PlayStation retrospective, that might take a while, or just a special, like SideQuest special on it, because I love it that much. Jade Cocoon. There was a sequel, but I haven't played that. Need for Speed. What is this? Porsche 2000. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is a this could be a video rental box. Maybe. Other great games available. Yeah, let's open it up and see. It's stuck. There we go. Yes. Yep. Look at this. Please note, a $10 fee will be charged for the removal or damage of this instruction manual. This is from a movie rental place, so that's pretty cool. Need for Speed Porsche. Right? Not the biggest racing guy, but I've got a couple. I think it's just very cool to have a video. I don't know which video place it was, but yeah, there you go. So, Need for Speed Porsche. Right. So I got a lot of these. I don't know if America got these, probably, but these sort of thick. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to the way the camera is like this. I don't usually have it shot like this, but these thick kind of games versus the thinner ones like what do we got, like Barbie here. So obviously you can tell the size difference there. So yeah, but yeah, these big boys. So Die Hard Trilogy. If I'm not mistaken, look out! Speaking of big boys, look at this. That is a thick manual. Right. Maybe that's what they need the case to be so thick for, just the manual. Anyway, Die Hard Trilogy. So what it is it's 3 games, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, they are light gun games. I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure they are. Maybe the first one isn't, but yeah, I've played it before, but it's been a very long time, so yeah. Here's a first Christmas game we've come to. Haha. There's another racer. Ridge Racer. Not sure where I got this one from, but good to have. Obviously, Ridge Racer, typical PlayStation fare. Is that a uncanny sort of looking smile? It's the eyes, I think, like just the eyes are staring into your soul. So yeah, Ridge Racer. I think they're up to like 7 or 8, or they might have stopped now. But yep, that's a cool PlayStation game to have. Rayman. Yeah, so many of these carts cases are just not the best. But look, another really thick boy. Actually, what's that? Oh, it's a receipt. $19. Oh, it said that on the thing anyway. Alright. What year did that happen? December 01. Wow. If I'm not wrong, that means this was from 2001. Damn. Got a bunch of these. WCW from the looks of it. Backstage Assault. Lots of wrestling games. Got was it Sting and I'm not too sure who he is. Don't at me, wrestling fans. Yeah, I think I played a little bit of this, but what I love, and I don't actually own it at the moment. I've got the sequel, but it was SmackDown, the SmackDown series. So we come to that. WWF Warzone. Stone Cold. Very thick manual again. Excellent. Warzone. Yep. Good stuff. Here we go. I played a little bit of this, and I've also got a PS2 game that'll be fun to get to on my PS2 Backlog Buster series streams. Donald Duck Quack Attack. I'm a huge duck aficionado. I literally have a duck and like 5 chickens. Big fan. Yep, it's a thing. I think it's a like sort of like not like Crash, but maybe it is. Is it sort of that sort of? Look at the back real quick. Now it's a third-person platformer, or third duck platformer, I suppose. Now the case won't close. That's happening a lot. There we go. Quack Attack. Now I have a lot of games here, so it's going to take a while. I hope you're settled in. South Park. I remember playing this first on the Nintendo 64. Not at my house, but at a friend's. And this was big. Every kid, was playing this. Not a great game, but I do have a lot of nostalgia for this one, actually. It's pretty cool. You got the whole cast there at the back. Yeah, I could name probably all of them. Maybe. It's been a while. But yep. Again, not a great game, but definitely have some nostalgia for it. Yep. Okay. Demolition Racer. Not Demolition Derby. Demolition Racer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this one. I haven't played it. I'm guessing it's like Demolition Derby. But, yeah. Demolition Dirty. There you go. Where is it there? Demolition Dirty. Alright. Or Derby if you like, but I like Derby. I've always said Derby. Right, so we've had a Ridge Racer. We've already had Need for Speed, actually, but if I'm not mistaken, this is the very first one. So that's pretty cool. The OG Need for Speed. And my god, look at this. Now, granted, most of the chunk is because it's printed in different languages. Yeah, see, all of that is not in English. It starts in English pretty much here. So that's all. Just this part is just English. So yeah. The first Need for Speed. There you go. I don't think I've played it. But yeah, it's I'll get round to it. Mostly, as you guys know, I've been playing like, retro, so, NES, SNES, and all this sort of stuff. There is definitely a big chunk of these PS1 games I have played, and I'll mention them when I get to them. Colin McRae Rally. So, got a squeaky chair, sorry about that. Codemasters, they were always pretty reliable. Good stuff. Yep. Rally racing game. Oh, careful. But I don't know, about like just feeling these things is just so nice. Sony wants to take that away from us. Sony gave it to us, now it wants to take it away. I don't know. I just no. Just no. Right. Fantastic game. Absolutely love this. So good. Oddworld. Abe's Odyssey. Not platinum, so that's lovely. Just incredible. Like, it's essentially a puzzle game if you haven't played it. It's like a platforming puzzle game. 2D, and the atmosphere is unmatched. There's like no music, it's all sort of, ambiance. Just unbelievable game. If you've never played it and you like puzzle games, it's just the oppressive feel. There's nothing really like the sort of Oddworld universe, in my opinion. I love this game. Fantastic. Alright. Rallycross, another one, another rally game. Rallycross 2, actually. I don't know anything about it. See, a lot of these games, yeah, see, I would have picked it up because it was cheap as chips. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's add it to the collection. So, Soul Blade. That's why I picked it up. But it's actually the first in the Soul Calibur series, which I didn't know. There you go, Soul Blade, because there's the Soul Edge, right? If I'm not mistaken, that weapon was the Soul Edge. Yeah. So, yep, good one. This sucks. Damn it. It's just not great. I wanted it to be good because I like chickens on my Birdman, but it's very, very janky. Early, I don't even know if it's early PlayStation actually, but yeah, it feels early. It's okay. It's got some funny sort of cutscenes and that, but the gameplay. This one I picked up extremely recently. I want to say it was at EB, where they're doing the retro area, you know. So, $10, if I'm not mistaken, that's where this came from, I'm pretty sure. So, I love skateboarding games. Tony Hawk is incredible. What is with all these covers? It's okay, as long as the discs are fine. And this one looks pretty good, so yeah, I haven't played this one yet because I picked it up very recently. But yeah, look forward to that. This was a pickup from my wife. Yeah, it's Police Noughts. Haven't watched it yet, but it's a Kojima. It's a Japanese disc, so it's got the J, NTSC J. And Police Noughts is mentioned, I think, or at least referenced in Metal Gear. Oh wow, it's got stickers. Are you kidding me? I'm just noticing this now. How cool is that? My game data, Police Noughts. Wow. And yeah, it's another thick boy with interactive cinema. So this is, yeah, I guess it's Kojima private collection. Wow. Yeah, Kojima sort of, you know, just basically being a movie. I'm sure there's gameplay, but yeah, Police Noughts. So, yep. Cool Borders. Well, Cool Borders 3. This was the epic snowboarding game. I think everyone remembers Cool Borders, at least if you're from my era. Yep. Wait a minute. No, it is platinum. Okay, fair enough. It's a fool's errand, but I would love to have pretty much all of my games not platinum, but that's just an OCD thing. So, Cool Borders. This is actually, my wife played this back in the day. This was her game. This isn't her game. This is a different copy we've picked up. But yeah, I've never played this before, but apparently it's very interesting. Yeah, I know really nothing about it, but yeah, she had it. And yeah, I'll have to give it a go. So, The Unholy War. I love this. I love like 3D Pac-Man. But my absolute favorite, and I haven't got a copy of it yet, so I need it, is Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness. Adore that game. It's got great music too, and I've used that in a couple of my videos. Really, really good soundtrack, and just super, super fun. Big nostalgia for Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness. But I've played a fair bit of this one too, and this is pretty good as well. Pac-Man World. Good fun. 3D Pac-Man. I'm a fan. I like the 3D Pac-Mans. So, there we go. What is that? All new 3D? Okay. I thought it was saying like it has a 3D mode or something. Not quite. Along with Jay Cocoon and Oddworld, probably one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games. PlayStation games. Like, yeah. Ever is Spyro 2. It's so good. I thought I had this black label. I want this black label, but yeah, Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer. Oh, magnificent. Incredible game. Obviously the sequel to Spyro 1, but so fleshed out, you know, and there's just so much more to do. There's, yeah, there's just so much. I've got a Spyro video coming up soon, actually. Not exactly about this, more about the Reignited trilogy. Alright, so Spyro 2. Now, I was I don't want to play. Yeah, I haven't played this yet, but I'm going to hold it off until RetroSpective season. I thought it'd be fun to play through this during the RetroSpective thing. You know, just Halloween season. My retrospectives become RetroSpectives. So, yeah, Scooby-Doo. This was one of those games. You'll see. Ignore that $14 sticker. You want to look at that? $2. I went to an op shop one morning, like a pawn store, and they had a bunch of these PS1 games marked at that flat rate $2. Oh, what I cleaned up. I'll show you the other ones when I get to them, but this was one of those out of that. So good. And yeah, expect this for the RetroSpective, I'd say. Next up, World Cup 98. Certainly not my favorite soccer game. I have that, and we'll get to that soon. But yeah, I don't think I've played this one. Likely just in a lot of many other games. But yeah, World Cup. Oh, GTA 2. So the first time I played this was on PC. I'm pretty sure. Oh, is this a map? No way. This is what we're missing. Like, with no physical, this is what we're losing. Look at that. As you know, every GTA came with a map. I did not know that 2 had one. That's sick. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. GTA 2, sick disc art there. Yep, very good. So dated, but yeah, still a crazy thing. Look at that. How old does that make you feel? This is a new release. A new release that came out 1999. Well, at least on the PlayStation. So GTA 2. I think this was one I just grabbed because it was cheap. See, $5. Sports Superbike. Sports Superbike. You get what you get. Yeah, I haven't played it. This, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this was one of the other ones. And this is such a good game. And this was one of the other ones in that $2 score. Incredible. Incredible. Hercules. So good. I remember playing it first on the PS1 1 demo disc. The very first one. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is right here. I'm doing a video on this as well. That's been like 1.5 years in the works. I just haven't got around to it, but yeah, this was on that. Now, there you go. Where is it? There. $2 Such a good game. Action platformer. Yep. Disney PS1 games were just fantastic, and NES ones. I have not played this. Yeah, any Command & Conquers I have not played. So, yep, it's good to have it. And as you can see, it's probably part of that lot again, $5. Not going to say no. It's got 2 discs. Yes, it does. Alright. So, there, these discs, like, clumped up like this. Yeah. Alright, so, Command & Conquer, red alert. Now, this, I got, like, a week ago. Actually cost that. Maybe I was ripped off, but it looks really interesting. It's called Dreams, and from EB Games in the retro area. So yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting. It just looks interesting. I've never heard of it before, and I'm not familiar with Cryo as a developer. So yeah, I took a gamble on it. I haven't popped it in yet. This was my very first PlayStation game ever. This came with my PS1. And boy, what a game. I actually love this game. It's great. It's essentially, if you don't know, it's pretty much like Tomb Raider. But, it's your Duke Nukem. It was an absolute gun. Duke effing Nukem. Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, my first game. My first PlayStation game. Yeah, adore this one. Huge nostalgia for it. Incredible opening. It gets hard, of course it gets hard, but there's some pretty fun cheats too. So yeah, believe it or not, my very first PS1 game. All right. Now I haven't played this, and you'll find out why soon. But it's good to have, you know. Look, if it's a PS1 game that's going for cheap, I'm just gonna grab it because why not? So yep, FIFA 2000. I adore this game. $5. This is such a good game. It's Rugrats Search for Reptar. It's essentially, what is it? It's kind of like a game where it's a mini game. So you have a what? I got 2 manuals. Beautiful. Why not? You have a game world, like a game hub, and you go to different areas and they unlock little mini games to do. And yeah, if you never played it, it's really good. Yeah, really great game. That a lot of nostalgia for. I enjoyed playing it back in the day. This is another one of those ones. Maybe I'll make a video on that I tried to do everything with. All levels, all collectibles, everything, and 99 lives. Crazy, but that's the kind of kid I was. Great game. Revolt. I know nothing about it. Yeah, I don't know anything about this one. Just another racing game. Not bad. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now, I loved the first one. What is it? The Philosopher's Stone. That was a lot of fun. Pretty nostalgic for that one. That's yet another one where I got everything, and I don't know if you had lives in that game, but yeah, I got everything. Yep, haven't played this one. Maybe I have, but I definitely nowhere near as much as Philosopher's Stone, which I don't think I own, sadly. V-Rally, I have so much racing games. They're usually the cheapest. There's another thick boy right there. Yep, just another racing game. I'll try to get through these a bit quicker. This is a very long video. Action Man, the greatest hero of them all. If you remember the toy line, Action Man. Yep. I think I have played this a little bit. Just a you know, third-person action game, as you'd think. All right, another one. Toka World Touring Car. This is hard to open, but here's another. Please return this, or a $10 fee would happen. There we go. Video Easy. So yep, that's another one of those video ones. Toka World Touring Cars, cool. Here we go. I mentioned this earlier. Point Blank. This is another light gun game. Actually, this was one of the leading light gun games back in the day. Light gun, which was pretty cool. And they even had like an arcade setup at the local time zone. But whoops, upside down. Yep. So that was really cool. I actually love this game. This is the Australian version. So I think Eddie Maguire is in the host. So yep, good fun. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Fun. Absolute classic, of course. And this is yep. So yeah, you gotta have the Spyro trilogy. You gotta have it. The best like platforming trilogy, leagues above Crash, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But I love Spyro dearly. And there is, as you've seen, the Spyro at the beginning of the video. There it is, $2. This was another one of those ones. This was part of that incredible score. So, Spyro 1. Disney game, Bug's Life. There you go. Yep, this was also pretty good. This is very clever, the way it oh, it's actually still sticky taped. Interesting. Really? I would have thought it opened this one. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Never mind. Bug's Life. Yep. So opened there. But look. $2 dues. Incredible. I'm telling you, that was one of the best scores I've had, and haven't had a score like that in quite a while. But that's good. Bugs Life is a great 3D platformer. Driver! I went over Driver before when I was talking about Driver 2. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic game. One of the hardest tutorials in history, but once you get past that, it's just so good. The vibes. This is a vibe game more than anything else. Driver. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Gran Turismo. Was never bit. Look at that. Gran Turismo 2. There you go, I got that as well, but there's Gran Turismo 1, where it belongs. Let's put Gran Turismo 2 up there for now, but okay, I've got Gran Turismo 2 as well. Yep, absolute, like, flagship PlayStation racer. That I wasn't really into racing games, like I said. Army Man, Land, Sea, Air, whatever it is. Land, Sea, and Air, yeah. Not bad. Kind of janky. Interesting, though. I didn't mind this series. There was a lot of them. But, yeah. Another wrestling game with a messed up case cover. WCW Nitro. Very good. Actual disc, gotta love it. Yeah, I may have played at my cousin's or something. He was more WCW than WWF, so, yep. Alright, so I just picked this one up first, but I actually have the first one of this as well. This was the game that I wanted in a lot a while ago that had all that other random stuff like Trap Thingo and whatever the other thing was, I can't remember now. Trap Keeper or whatever it was. So yeah, Pandemonium 2. It's a platformer, but it's very strange. I mean, if you read this thing here, Nikki, the sexy spell-slinging sorceress, and Fargus, the pyromaniac goofball. So yeah, it's weird. Urban Chaos. I remember playing this with my best mate way back in the day, and yeah, it's just you're a cop. She's a cop. I'm positive she's a cop. And if I could remember, you could actually arrest people. Like, you could take them down. Sort of think it's like Tomb Raider, but urban. It was a pretty impressive game for the time. Yeah, I remember that for sure. This was my game if you get rid of the 2. SmackDown 1 was my wrestling game. Adored it. So good. Oh man, what's going on here? Alright. I might have it in one of those folder things, but yeah. That's not great. I'm sure I'll find it. What is great is this. It's a fantastic game. And I'm actually playing this with my son periodically on the PS5, and the Classics collection. Ape Escape. Really interesting. You have to use the analog sticks to play, basically. You need the analog the dual, the sticks. So you need that. And yeah, you catch monkeys, more or less. You catch monkeys, and the various ways you can do that, you have to use, different abilities and things like that. And this was, again, one of those. I think I got like 8 games for $2 each at that score. So Twisted Metal, it is the actual cover, so it's got the back there, but it doesn't have the front, which is just that slip thing, so it's missing the slip. But it's an actual PlayStation one, it's not just some random CD thing. So Twisted Metal World Tour. Yeah. I remember Twisted Metal a bit. I actually remember Vigilante 8 more. I played that more on the PS1. Peter Pan, Adventures in Neverland. I haven't played it yet, but check this out. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not one of those. It's not a $2 one. Never mind, I was wrong. I don't know where I got this from then. Probably a lot. But yep, looks okay. Haven't played it yet. Oh boy. Tony Hawk. Any of them. Any of them. Unbelievable games. Absolute staples of the childhood. Number 2 being my absolute favorite. Favorite soundtrack, and just favorite in general. It was so good. Where they introduced the gaps and the manuals and all that stuff. So, yep, but 3, I'm sure, was a lot of people's favorite too, and it is an incredible game itself. I've just ordered Tony Hawk 3 and 4 for the PlayStation 2, so hopefully that'll be coming at some point. Before the 2028 January deadline, let's hope. Buster Move DX. This is Bubble Bobble. Buster, yeah, Buster. So if you played that, Blockbuster. How cool is that? Blockbuster video. Yep, 2002. God damn, so long ago. If you see there, it's Puzzle Bobble or whatever it's called. Very fun puzzle game. I went to someone's house to get this. It was like a Facebook thing, and they were selling it for, I don't know, $1 or something crazy. And yeah, I haven't played it yet. It's another movies one. That's so interesting, like the history of that. But yeah, it'd just be like, you know, an all-star racing thing. There's Stimpy. I love Ren and Stimpy. You got Angry Beavers, Angelica, and that monkey from what's it called? Thornberries? Wild Thornberries, I think that's what it was. Jet Rider, that's why I got it. Haven't played it, but it looks like it's like what's that one on Nintendo? Wave Racer? Yeah, it looks like that. So Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro. I loved Spider-Man 1 on the PS1. That's another one that I got everything, you know, I went nuts and got everything with. Ooh! Check it out. This is part of that pack. So there you go, I scored with this one. I have finished this as well. Yeah, I liked it just as much, but the first one a little bit more just because, you know, I grew up with it. The Emperor's New Groove. I don't think I've played this. Don't know anything about it. I haven't actually even seen the movie, so if the movie's worth watching, let me know in the comments. This movie's worth watching. Simba's Mighty Adventure. Lion King. Lion King, Simba's Mighty Adventure. Oh, another one of those. Okay. Haven't played this yet, but yep. Get around to it. It's one of these big box ones. Fear Effect. This was one I went to someone's house for. Why haven't I played it yet? I don't know. Leave me alone. Blockbuster. What's this? 4 discs. It's a 4-disc extravaganza. Damn, that is awesome. Plastered with Blockbuster. So yep, Fear Effect. It's another sweet Time Crisis game. Project Titan. Also, have not played it yet. I don't know if it's a light gun. No, it just looks like a third-person shooter. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Just so good. Everything about it. 2's still my favorite, but 3 is almost up there as well. It's really, really good. Spyro 3, amazing. I have this because I'm an Australian, and these go for cents, basically. But yep, AFL. No year, just AFL. Aussie Rules Footy. More than a game. I'm fortunate I got a lot of these Disney PS1 games because they're so good. They're so much fun. So much stuff to do in them. Great music too. So, Tarzan. Yep, beautiful. I didn't put these little things on when they come. You know, from when I've ordered them, they come like that. So I'm so happy to have these, like, you know, tangible things in my hand. And a lot of these Disney games have actually been delisted, like off Steam or off Steam or whatever. So, In Cold Blood. What is that? Previously viewed 30-day guarantee. So that's another movie one from the looks of it. Yep, Blockbuster. In Cold Blood. I don't know anything about it. That's the thing, like if I don't get a PS6 or whatever, I have so much games to get through. My backlog will take me probably for the rest of my life, which is awesome. Muppet Monster Adventure. I might actually do this one for the retrospective as well, depending on how long it is. Yeah, don't know anything about it. Looks like a third-person, platform action thing. Pro 18 World Tour Golf. That is a lovely colored disc. I like that a lot. Yep, I probably have popped this in at one point, but I don't remember anything about it. Cool Borders 1? 2! Okay, so I've got 3 and 2. I need to get 1 then. Yep, there you go, Cool Borders. Again, the snowboarding game. Awesome. This one I picked up very recently. Very recently. Where? I think it was at the EB Games. I think. I'm not too sure. Did I, or somewhere else? Somewhere. I can't quite remember, but yeah, very recently. Tank game, Battle Tanks. Yep. Haven't popped it in yet. Tony Hawk 2. This is the one. This is the one. And god damn it, where's its disc? Like I said, I have a folder of PS1 games that I think these are in. Yeah, so there's no worries there. I know I have it somewhere. And if I absolutely do not, I still have 1 and 2, which is almost the same thing, like physics-wise, on PS4. But I'm pretty sure I have this. I just got to find it. It's still physical. The game's just not there. It's basically like what they want, code in a box. It's just a box with nothing in it. Alright, here's Pandemonium 1. That's that crazy kind of... Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. Really wild sort of platforming, jumping really high, and yeah. 3D action, character action game, moving 3D. Camera showcases a huge, highly detailed 3D world. It's just, yeah, it's interesting. This one I literally got like a week ago at the EB Games. I need to get back there. And yeah, had a look at that. So, haven't played it yet, but it looks interesting. It's, yeah, I think it's a helicopter game. So, Mike, yeah, helicopter game. Alright, well, on the home stretch here. Ace Combat 2. I feel like I got this at a garage sale, actually. So, yeah, and I have played a little bit of it. Ace Combat is a very cool, yeah, I like Ace Combat, I mean, so. This is the one. FIFA 99. This is my favorite soccer game of all time. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just grew up with it. It's like, I'm very nostalgic for it. It's the fact that you can trip the goalie and eventually just like trip him so much and you can just get all your guys red carded and the match just gets forfeited. There's just so much. I love it so much. Potentially my favorite sports game ever, FIFA 99. I haven't actually played this one yet, but my wife got it for me, maybe for my birthday, I can't quite remember. But it's a pretty wild one to own. 5th album. I don't think it's rare or anything, it's just an interesting game to own. But yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Planet of the Apes. Now, the AVGN did a video on this, and apparently it sucks. I'll make my own call, but yeah, I haven't played it yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Theme Park. I am looking for Theme Park World. Theme Park World was... I loved it. My game. Like, when it comes to theme park games, that was the one that I loved the most and always played. This, I don't think I've even ever played Theme Park. But yeah, Theme Park World. Don't know how much different it is to this, but yep, that's the one I want. Alright, we're almost done. My GOAT. My favorite game of all time. Still my favorite game of all time. Final Fantasy IX. Effing incredible. Squaresoft. Just so good. God, the amount. I remember buying it and reading this on the way home. In the car. I was a kid. Spirits Within, anyone? I thought it was pretty good. Even now, I think it holds up somewhat. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Ah, I hate that. I hate that. The original Yoshitaka Amano art too. Yep. Amazing. Final Fantasy IX. My favorite game of all time. There you go. So, my wife's favorite game of all time, or close to it. Final Fantasy VIII. I adore this one as well. 7, 8, and 9 are my favorite, almost my favorite games of all time, but 9 edges out both of them just. But this is so good. Unfairly, not hated, but yeah, 8's incredible. We walked down the aisle to Eyes on Me, which is like the love theme of this game. So I hate the fact that I've got the platinum. I want the black label because then all my Final Fantasies are black label, but you know, I'll get that eventually. There you go. Yep, Final Fantasy 8. Amazing, really good conditioned box too. This was at an op shop in the CD pile for like $3. They thought it was a CD set, so yeah, it doesn't have the price on it there, but amazing score. 8 was the only one I didn't have growing up. I always borrowed it from a friend. Now, there's a caveat with this. This is Metal Gear Solid, which is amazing, but I don't know where the discs are. Same thing. I think they're in the in that folder. And I've also got virtual missions or VR missions, whatever it is, but I don't know where that is. So I do have the box of that too. Maybe it's out in the shed. I thought I got everything, but apparently not. Metal Gear Solid, if you've played it, you know how good it is. Absolutely amazing. Final Fantasy Anthology. So this is Final Fantasy 4 and 5, and this was the very first time I played 4 and 5, was off this. Right, so this is from this. This is from an incredible score I got of amazing games that I'll have to make another video on because this is so long already. And then they're all like loose anyway. But this was, I put that in here because it's yeah, it's just a different version of that basically. But that and whoop, there's 5, and there's the other 5. So yep, amazing stuff. Final Fantasy, favorite series of all time. Now, Final Fantasy 6 on the PS1, but the best thing, I don't know if it's still in there, I hope it is, but I might have lost it to time. I don't know if it's in here, actually. Final Fantasy 6. Damn it. Yeah, it came with a demo disc for Final Fantasy X. I don't know where that disc is, and that really... that grinds my gears. Because yeah, I remember not having a PS2, but the fact that I had a PS2 game, even though it was a demo, made me feel really excited for something I didn't know. But yeah, Final Fantasy 6, incredible Final Fantasy. Just amazing all around. I didn't mean for this to be the last one, I wanted 9 to be, but... what can you say about 7? And it's not the platinum, although there's a platinum there for some reason. All these are by Squaresoft. Squaresoft could do no wrong, in my opinion. The other 2 platinums, I don't know why they're in there, but okay. I actually don't want them in there because they might actually damage these discs. But yep, Final Fantasy 7. Even the meteor's a bit shiny. See it? A little bit. Yeah, kind of. So cool. This was my childhood copy, and for some reason, like, it had this. I think I got it, like, secondhand, but it had this. And I'm kind of like, oh, you know, that's, I don't love that, but I kind of do, because it's sort of like, it's like another tale of the meteor almost, if that makes sense. Like, there's a meteor, and yeah, it makes mine unique to me. No one really want that, but there you go. Final Fantasy VII, and with that, that is my entire PS1 collection down. At least the disc, the stuff with the, you know, covers. the physical stuff. I do have disc only stuff, but I'll have to find it. But anyway, that's this video done. This was very long. I wanted to get this out a while ago, but I've been a bit sick and I'm still kind of shaking that a bit. But if you stuck around, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you really enjoyed it, you can consider pogo jumping on the like and subscribe button, because that really helps me out. And if you want me to do more like this, I'd love to. This is just PS1. Can you imagine if I did all my games? This would be like a 10-hour video. But yeah, the idea is to slowly go through, at least for now, my PlayStation 1s. So PS2 would be next, and god damn, I have a lot of PS2 games. But that's it. With that, thank you so much for watching, and you take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.